Hello you. I am Hovakodia. Try pronouncing that. This is the Alpha Milestone stream. Project 2, Building Buildings, is now feature complete. And that is a true statement. I'm not missing any features. In fact, it's been feature complete for quite a while. I am missing 2 levels. It was based on my plan. I was supposed to have all 50 levels done by this point. I don't. I'm missing 5 of them. Not a big deal. And I've already, because it's Thursday, right? I've already started working on the visuals, 3D models, to be specific. And I only have 2 weeks for them, which is quite something. I just calculated that I need a total of 34 models. I'm now finished. Was it 6 or 8? Anyways, I need to make 4 per day because I have 7 days left. So that's not great. They're not going to be very high quality, and it's still a bit. Well, you'll see. I'm going to show them to you. Let's just jump into the project, yeah? I didn't bother making a build this time either. Because, yeah, maybe it doesn't work. Who knows? Unity sometimes does that. But hey, the editor. Editor always works. So let's see. Is this the right scene? No, it's not. So what I have so far is menus, all the rooms, although I don't want to call them rooms. I realize it doesn't make sense to call them rooms, but whatever. I'm gonna call them rooms in this stream. So, and then 50 levels, except these don't exist yet. It's all fake. Settings, stuff like that, I think. Yes. There we go. So, there are 50 buildings, you need to build them. There's always a bit of flavor text. Let's jump in. A tricky endeavor, but we are professionals, right? If I have time, and it seems I won't have time, but if I do have time, for a day or 2, I'll record all of these. That's something I would like to do. Just record them, put the audio in. If you wanna listen to it, you can press a button and you'll just play it. I would really like to do that because of the upcoming project, but I'm not going to talk about that yet. Here we are. I'm hoping this isn't too much. I like designing, trying to design things in a simple way, and tutorials too, saying as few things while still saying everything. So 3 panels. This is the tutorial panel here. Yada yada yada. I know how to play this. Of course I do. But what's the point? If you haven't played the prototype, which I can't even remember what it has. I think it has a few levels. But the rules haven't changed. You need to fulfill these objectives. Here's the building. There's a single floor in this building. And here are the so-called rooms. Yeah. And you just plop them down, that's it. So I need power. Plop down power. Nice looking 3D model, right? Made it myself, all by myself, with Blender. The most. Maybe I shouldn't say anything about Blender. It's free. It's free. It's pretty good too. It's free. That's the main reason why I use it. Free and open source. But the model itself, I didn't design it, quite frankly. It's from well, it's from my favorite real-time strategy competition, Supreme Commander. If you've never played it, now you know. It looks pretty much the same. Colors are a bit different. And then here we have a beautiful worker break room cube. I haven't gotten to it. That's how you solve it. That's how you solve it. Make sure all these objectives are met. There aren't enough workers, so let's add in 3 workers. There we go. Building completed. And that's pretty much it. That's the whole thing. That's all of it. That's all of it. You do the same thing again and again and again for 50 times. Not quite. Not quite. First you get stories. Story? That's how you say it, right? Like that. Floors 1 and 2. Yeah, that's something when doing a bit of research, I realized that floors and stories aren't actually the same thing. Floor is it's the floor. It actually is the floor of a story, and story is everything else. It's the volume. It should be called the story. But people don't really use that word too much, at least I haven't heard it too much. Usually people just say floors. So I'm going with floors, and hey, these are the floors, so it's okay. Right, let's see. So here's a little tutorial thing. Well, that's in the next building. I'll talk about it in the next building. This one's pretty easy too. There's too much trash. Let's burn the trash. I'm not sure how I'm gonna represent the trash burner, really. Because, well, burning trash indoors. And yeah, if there's going to be some kind of a ventilation shaft leading outside of the building, it's not going to work if one of these is in the middle of the floor or something. So I need to think about that. It's not just going to be an open fire, that's for sure. It's not going to be a tire fire inside the buildings. That would make no sense. Okay, so 2 more workers. Hey, easy, right? So here's the little trick. Yes, we deliver. So in the previous 2 levels, I just had all the objectives here, but really, I don't want to have them all here because there's going to be a whole lot of resources in the later levels, or later buildings, I guess. So in the 3rd level, the player is taught that the status or the resources in the status panel cannot be negative. That's always a problem. So there you go, workers is negative, that's a problem, although the objective doesn't specifically say it. So this realization, needing to add the objectives to the previous 2 levels, actually came from letting my mum playtest the 10 first levels. Yeah. So playtesting, pretty important. Oh, here's another model. This is something I made just a few moments ago. Image search, water pump, something like this comes out. Yep, let's go with that. Looks legit. In fact, it's more of my own design than this one, in fact. I changed things to make it simpler. Right, but what's this? Why not? Oh, it can be next to water. I see. Makes sense. So, in the original design stream, I took a lot of cues from Blockhood and I tore it to pieces, but the visual style, in fact, it looks very nice in Blockhood. And I thought initially, you know what, I'll probably make something like that because it's simple and I need to make those 4 models every day. So it would be really nice to make simple stuff. But then I look at this and I look at this. And they're not that simple, really. They have a lot of geometry. Well, a lot, relatively speaking, in comparison to these. And I do like the way these things look, these machines look. And, well, I made one kind of... I made the store, the shop, in the kind of Blockhood style. And I just... it looks kind of... It's very simple, kind of like a toy. In fact, well, let's just finish this one. What do I need? More water. There we go. Yes, so then you get residents. And I haven't gotten to them either. But I think when it comes to residential rooms, I'm gonna, or whatever, I'm gonna add in kind of geometric detail like in these models, because it looks nicer, in my opinion. Let's skip to the story bit. So, no, wait, I don't need to use that one. No, let's go back to the menu. Plastic products. Yes, yes, yes. Wait a minute, where do I get the stores? Probably somewhere here. Let's see. There it is. So here's a... Yeah, I made this one first. It's about as simple as it gets. It's a warehouse, and it shows you that it downloads or imports things, and it I kind of have a rubber ducky for plastic products there. Surely it's not a live ducky. Don't worry. Not harming animals here. This is the shop. Go to the oh, do I need... Well, that's good enough. So that's the shop. Yep, it's pretty simple, pretty boring looking. I'm not sure, it doesn't really mesh well with the generator. Well, this doesn't really mesh well with it either. Thanks to the icons. So I'll have to rethink these things, quite frankly. And currently I prefer this kind of a bit more detailed models. Right, let's try to finish this level. I can't remember these anymore. That's pretty great, by the way. I can test these levels on my own, because I've made so many of them that I've actually forgotten. Like this one, I can't remember this one. I can't remember making this one. This is weird. What is this? What? What? Okay, let's see. So now we have more things. We have the shop, which needs shoppers. The advertising department, which, well, generates shoppers. Produces in this case. There's this. You don't need to burn trash all the time. You can just pay somebody to come pick it up. And then we have the elevators. One for people, one for freight elevator. Or freight. one for goods and stuff. It's kind of weird that this one is elevator and this is freight elevator. But passenger elevator. Residential elevator. I haven't made up my mind with that. I'll probably just leave it as it is. Let's see, so I need to import stuff. I need to make money, right? Money 40. Let's see. Let's see. That's enough money. Do I need... So each of these needs a plastic product, so yes, I need to go up. That's enough. I can have one more store. Or shop, as it's called. 2 more. Then we need shoppers. So the workers don't need an elevator. They use the service stairs. That's the story behind that. Oh, like these guys. Then I need power. This is really easy. Why is this level so easy? Oh, trash. Trash. There we go. That was pretty easy. Which one was this one? This B. B. This must be something. Well, if I yes, okay. So it was B8. Right, let's mark that right away. User. I of course have a lot of spreadsheets here. Well, 3. Let's see. B8. Money. It's a weird shape. Oh, that's why. Yeah, because the looters come in and destroy it. So maybe it's supposed to be kind of easy. See? I've forgotten this stuff. I should have written it down. Easy on purpose? Is it easy on purpose? No. I'm gonna mark it. See, I have a bunch of levels here who need another pass. Right, but here's a bit of a look behind the scenes, I guess. What all these levels have, what kind of things they have. And some of these sound very grandiose, you could say. Like robots. But it's not really nothing new. Well, it is nothing new. It's not really anything new. It's just different type of workers, I guess. Right. That's enough. That's enough of that. Yes. And that's kind of enough. Well, let's go to a crazy level. I mean, am I already out of things to say? It's been less than 20 minutes. Let's just go to a crazy level. Let's go to... I don't want to spoil that one. I can't remember this one. Tourism is the word of the day. Let's try this one. Hopefully it's not too difficult. Oh, there's one more. Product manufacturer. I mean, this one is ugly. That's the first... No, that's the second model I made. And it just looks gnarly. So I'm gonna add in detail to this, whatever this machine is. Or just remake the whole thing. I mean, that took so little time that it doesn't matter. Compare. Compare! Yep, I prefer this one at least. But these, you can't remove them. So that's kind of one of these later levels especially. They do it quite a bit. And I'm gonna have a few which have nothing in them, but I think that's, now that I've thought about it, I speculated about this quite a while ago in the development log, but now that I've thought about it, they don't really work that well. Because you can then kind of, there's no constraints on what you can put where, so you can cheese your way through those levels pretty easily. But I'll have at least one, maybe two in the end. And there's a few before, but they're smaller, so it's trickier. Right, let's see. I can't remember this. Well, clearly I need those elevators down here on every floor basically, so I don't have much of a choice. I have to go down there, but I can't go further down, so I have to make a choice. Where to put these? Where to put these? I could go all the way down from there. Or from there. Which one is better? This one produces heat and smell, so maybe that one's better. Okay. And then I need them here too. Huh. So here's the thing about placement. I need money, as you can see. And I can only put these... Oh, I shouldn't have this one, by the way. That's something I need to save. Or change. But I should only have the traps. So I can only put them next to the attraction. No, come on. Like that. Here, no go. Here, no go. It needs to be next to tourists. So because of that, I need to choose carefully where to put things down. I don't want to put them next to these attractions necessarily, but in this case it seems I have to put one down. Yeah. To get down here I need to put it either here or here. So it doesn't really matter, I can put it there. Put it there instead, and then I need to go down here to like so. Okay. Elevators are in. This is a button, by the way. Shows you the next problematic building. A room, not building. This whole building is one big problem. So, they don't like smell. The attraction. Well, I guess, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, I'm not going to change these anymore. Some of them might not make too much sense, but whatever. So now I need the ventilation system somewhere here. It doesn't really seem to matter where I put it, so there we go. Oh, except it does. Yep, because that one produces heat, so this spot is pretty useless. Pretty useless, except if I move the elevator. There. Let's fill in the easy ones. That one is easy. Those are easy. I have way more than 500 money, but I need to build all these other things. Let's plop down water somewhere. Maybe not. Maybe. Okay. I need a lot of water. Where am I going to put all this water? Where to? Yep, not next to heat. Trash pickup. This is the later levels really require a bit of thinking. Which is good. Because I'm making a puzzle. A deductive logic challenge. It's supposed to tingle that part of your brain. Do I need to import oil? I don't think I need to. I've just forgotten these things here, pretty much. Yeah, I can't even import anything else because it requires freight access. I don't have freight access. Anyways, that's a little mistake. Here's the thing. Here's the power generator, the big one. It needs to be next to a cooling unit. So I can only really put it... Huh. That would have been a good spot for it, by the way. Let's change. Let's change a tune. There we go. So... Well, I can't use that one anyways, can I? I'm not sure. Let's see. I guess I can. What? I never smell. Frick. Pointless. Let's not do that. Pointless. 2 spots not used for anything. That's kind of bad. That might be real bad. Can do that. Do I have water? I have loads of water. Why did I put down that much water? Jurists, trash. This needs freight access, so I can't use it. I need to use the boners. The boners. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Because that needs smell. Can't take smell. Okay, so if I do that, it's a bit of a shame. Bit of a shame for the. Well, that's why I have the flavor text there. So this level, or this building, it's a cave with prehistoric art. Surely. But I'm not gonna make it look like a cave. I'm not interested. So you have to use your imagination, which of course saves me some development time there. So these are gonna be like statues or something. Prehistoric enough looking statues. This is much trickier than I thought. Isn't it? Because now I don't have enough money anymore. Oh, because I put down put down the wrong things there. The trash, where can I? Up next to heat. This is tricksy. What's going on? That's not gonna work. There's one too many of these. One too many of those. I really just need one. Apparently. That's weird. Real weird. Can't put them there. Can do that. Still have just too much. One too many. One too many, and I can't use those, right? Not next to heat. Not next to heat. Yep. And I have just the right amount of tourist traps. My goodness. What am I missing? This is probably a bad one here. This one. One more. One more. Somewhere. One more somewhere. Blimey. Because I do have the solution, of course. It's behind a press of a button. Just load the solution if I want to, but where's the fun in that? Where's the fun in that? Okay. That's a bad idea. That's a bad idea. I don't need those. They're not supposed to be there. Blimey. Lone Wolf says hi. Well, hello. That's the first comment for me in these streams. Ah, it's a good one. Yeah, I might as well give a little overview while I'm trying to solve this level. So I'm working on this project. It's called Building Buildings. It's about building buildings. It's a deductive logic challenge or a puzzle. And I'm showcasing the current build, and now I'm stumped by one of the harder levels. Oh dear. Oh dear. These two, that's it. They're supposed to be used for something useful. Let's just have a look. I don't wanna think about it anymore. Hopefully this works. Ooh. Oh, I haven't actually tried it before. So here's the solution. Everything checks out. Okay, this is the same. The elevator goes through there. So I guess that was the problem. If you put the elevator here, then you don't have enough space. Well, that is tricky. Oh, and this one's here. Now, of course, it can't be there then, can it? Can it now? Yeah, it's possible that these buildings can be completed in multiple ways, at least these later ones. I've only actually completed them all in a single, one way. But that's nice. Why not? I'm not gonna take that kind of stuff out. Why would I? It would take a lot of time. Hosted by Discarta. I wonder how that's how you pronounce it. Discarta, hello. Hello to you. And to raid. I'm actually sure what these raid things are. Yeah, that's probably, I haven't looked into it. Brilliant, Discarta. Yes, it's Unity on Linux. How did you know? Does it not look like Windows? Oh, that's what a raid is. Okay. Well, I'll have to look into that. Maybe it's disabled or something. But yeah, it's pretty stable. I think it's crashed once or something, which isn't too bad. Let's see. RAID options. Okay. Oh dear. Things are popping up. Achievements. Oh no. Okay, that's the raid thing sorted out, I think. Should be allowed. And there's a bunch of people now. Hello to you. All. Interesting. Well, let's see. Right, 3/4 of the creative scene. Is that so? Well, yeah, it's kind of hard to. This isn't the most exciting project, I have to say. So it's a puzzle. It's about deductive logic. It's about building buildings. And there's not a single animation in at the moment. Nothing moves. And I don't think anything will move, quite frankly. I'm not big into that. On top of this, you probably don't know how I operate. These are 2-month projects. So they're quick. I think I need to update the elevator model to not just the pitch. But I gotta be honest with this stuff. Alright, a proper discussion. Well, let's move on then. Might as well... Maybe... Let's see. These are big levels. Ooh. Now that is ugly. Okay, let's fix a few things while we're at it. Let's fix a few things if you're interested in developing things in Unity. Well, quite a few people use Unity, I guess. So let's see. Oh, exactly, level. So that was E3, right? Yeah. Having a discussion and fighting, those two are different things. So let's see. There were a bunch of unnecessary rooms in this building. That one. These. Manufacturer. No, not that one. Trash burner. Okay, that should be all of them. Well, good to know. So currently I am full-time, yes. Just doing things I want to do until my money runs out. That looks better. Only seven rooms. Alright, but moving on. Let's try the next one. Let's see if... Oh, right. Probably already spotted a thing. What? Why is it... Yeah. Okay, so another thing we need to change. That is correct. Once I have enough money, then I go independent for a while. Oh, that's the plan at least. Another indie? Indie dev? Let's see. This one is all wrong. Classic product exporter. Let's cheat really quickly. There we go. Fixed. Oh. Not that fast. Not that fast. Yes, that is what a reasonable person would do. I don't actually mind working for others for a bit. It's refreshing. Because working alone, as fun as it is, having total control over everything. It's maybe not something I want to do for year after year. And it's not a mobile puzzle, in fact. It's something I could totally port it for mobiles, but right now it's gonna be PC only. Mostly due to the schedule. Takes time to port things and test things and so on. So wait a minute, what am I doing? Let's go here. Alright, let's try this one. I don't care how you do it. And double as a hip apartment complex. Sure. Sure. So once again, I don't remember making this level. Oh, this one is kind of broken too. Oh, it looks kind of nice. A textured cube. Looking good. So yeah, I can't remember. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I vaguely remember this level. Vaguely. And do I have plastic importer? I think this one has all the things. Only the kind of things you need, nothing extra, which is good. So let's see. Here's some restrictions on what you can put where. For instance, the where is it? Oh yeah, these ones. I didn't even consider them. So yeah, the manufacturers need access to surveillance. So clearly I can only put them on floor 1. The only floor with a camera. So that makes things easier. And yeah, these ones need a freight access. So whoever designed this building put the importers in the top, on the top floor. I don't know why. Challenge, they thought about challenge, right? So something like that. We get to the top floor. I have answering to are you Korean for real? What a name. So see, C++ back in school, yeah. Not after that, for reasons. And Unreal, I tried it for a week. And it didn't work back then really well. That was when wait a minute, 2015? Back when it became free. That was 2015, I think. So, no, not really. Which is maybe not so good. The next thing, the next engine that I would like to get into is, of course, Godot. 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 However you pronounce that one. Because then, if I switch to that, and I'm not sure if that's possible, maybe, then all of my tools would be free and open source. Right now in the BOM you can see all the tools I'm using. So of course there's Mint, that's free and open source. Firefox, yes. Critter, Blender, Shortcut, OBS, Audacity, LMS, and well, screenshots. But there's this one. This one. It's a thorn in my side. Well, I like using it, but technically I would have to pay for it if I made any money with it. And believe it or not, it's not really my plan to make money. If you can believe that. It's not really my plan. But let's see, let's go back to this one. So, as a hip apartment complex, all of these need to be somewhere. So I need elevator access. Let's do it like that for a start. Yeah, and I mentioned the robots before. This is it. It just produces workers. That's cutting corners a bit, I guess. Because I thought about having two separate types of workers. You have human workers and robotic workers, and what would be the benefit of that? I couldn't really think of one, so why not make it real simple? They're all workers. But let's put them down. So I need to put them down in this floor because of the guard post. It needs access to the guard post. It also needs access to the AI server, so let's put that down. And ooh, I can do that. Of course I can. Nice. And then I can try to fill this floor with these apartments. So these big ones don't usually go next to each other because of noise, but next to the noise barrier, the noise production is eliminated. So now they do go right next to each other, which is nice. And then let's fill in it like that. That's all right. Pretty packed. Not quite. Can I put anything there? Probably not. So what should I put here? Oh, not next to smell, eh? Well, with the ventilation system you can get rid of smell. So now we only have the big floor here. The big one. I'm guessing this is going to be tricky. If only I remembered. So I need to put in these ones. Gadgets and components. So I need 30 gadgets because these exporters are, these 3 exporters all export 10. That's how I make money. Or the owner makes money. That's kind of the framing. Oh, is it a frame? Ah, I've forgotten the term. Well, the kind of backstory is this design company who designs buildings and for different contractors and owners. It's just flavor text, it doesn't really matter. But I like writing flavor text. Anyways, 30 gadgets. So I need 6 of these. Well, let's see. Split them down. One more. So these two can't go next to each other due to heat. Let's put it there and hope for the best. But here, right in the middle, the heat output is disabled thanks to the cooling units. Oh, I need a lot of water too. So I could put in an apartment, which is probably a lovely place to live right there. But hey, it's completely doable. So let's just have it there for fun. Might need to move it. Oh, the components. These look way too similar at the moment, so I need to work on those models. Oh, and the GUI. GUI gets on the way. Wait a minute, is this... Yeah, that's problematic. Because one of the things I don't really like, I've talked about this before, is camera controls. So if I can get rid of camera controls, I'll get rid of camera controls. And right now, you don't need to move the camera, which is nice. But in this level, the info panel is on top of the rooms. I don't like that. Don't like that one bit. Well, when there's already a bit of code in that moves the info panel up here. If this gets even bigger, but apparently I would need it here too. That's annoying. This is the kind of polished things I'm not gonna really worry about yet. Okay, so I need big power generators. They need to be next to the cooling units. So this arrangement isn't gonna cut it. Well, let's see. So components, where can I put these? My products. Oh, well, not that one. Oh man. This looks ghastly. Only difference being the freaking robotic arm. Oh, why do I put this one? Nope, not next to that. That there is okay. Nope. And we have to keep the family there. It's their destiny. For some reason. Yeah, I have way too many residents. Why didn't I see that? So maybe I should get rid of this guy. No. You know what? Let's do that. 35. Only that elevator wasn't there. But I can't move it. It's either there or there. Not much of a choice. Eat. Oh right, I can totally do that. This is a trap here. All designed to deceive you. What are we lacking? A few people. Just a few. There we go. So this one. It's the generator. I'm lacking the generator. That's it. That's the end of that. Wait a minute. Why not? Oh, surveillance. God damn it. That is annoying. Not really, of course. I wouldn't be annoyed by something I've made myself, surely. And once again, I do have the solution. I do have the solution, of course. Well, I'm at least glad that these are not easy. Or not trivial, rather. Let's use the proper term. Well, I do need to move on eventually. Let's just cheat. Or maybe... Oh wait, I already tried that. Nope, that didn't work. Let's just cheat. Yes, yes, yes. So that's the same. Oh yeah, so... that explains it. That's neato. The trick. I just used the trick in the wrong place. Because really the only room that goes next to the gadget manufacturer is this one. So I shouldn't have used it here. Instead here it uses the freight elevator. Huh. That's okay. That's clever, and it does indeed have the best spot in the whole building right here. Interesting. I got it nearly right. Yep. But let's not move on, I'm just gonna get stuck on the next one too. So we'll have to make a few more 3D models today. I'm not going to bore you with that. But I could try to make one more level, right? If you want to see that. Now that I actually have an audience of a sort. For once. So let's try. Let's try it. I might not finish it, but at least start it. Let's see, what's the idea for E6? So, either loads of robots, or this one is boring. Crossing lines. Yeah, so there's going to be 2 of those. Let's try this one. I'm not actually sure if the rules work in a layout like this. So we have E6, thank you. So this is just a copy. Now we can generate a new grid. Here's a little handy dandy editor window. And this feature is going to save us a lot of time. But I did not bother with a very complicated level editor. It's a whole lot of wiggling around in the Unity editor. So if I want crossing lines, let's think this through. Oh, let's start with the bottom floor. Oh, come on. Unity, I command the to center. So let's disable those. Let's just try something. This is how new ideas are formed. Just try something. Maybe it won't work. I'm not sure. Yep, looks good. Looking good. A nice lattice. The next question is, which rooms do I want in this lattice? Do I want to have, well, let's see. So in comparison to the other E levels, This one has, if I understand correctly, there's tourists and some industry. Oh, plastic industry. Apartments plus modifiers. So stores, tourists, apartments, more tourists, gadgets. Well, this one we just tried to complete. Both stores plus all industry, all of it. Okay, we're kind of out of rooms here. What can we do? Let's just wing it. Let's wing it. This menu here is not very nice. Not very quick. I could have added a like add all rooms button or something. There's 34 of them. So if I want to add them all, I actually have to add them manually like this. I don't really want to add them all, so maybe it's not too bad. Did I already have these? Security, nope. Let's have the security things. It'll work great with smaller areas like this. Because they take space, but they also cost money and energy. I think they cost energy. Yeah, and when it comes to energy, let's not have the big generator, let's have the small one. Especially now that it looks like a generator. Let's have trash burning. You know what, let's try something very simple first. I'm not going to remove them, by the way. Not yet. But let's say the only things I really have to work with is elevator, cooling unit, burner generator, noise barrier, the vents maybe. And the security buildings. Well, there needs to be something. It's either apartments or stores. Maybe both. Why not both? Why not both? This is on the Linux editor. For some reason, this menu, whatever kind of menu this is, drop down menu. If it's bigger than the screen, it kind of breaks. I don't know why. Not really a big deal, but slightly annoying. Okay, let's try it. Let's try it. Whoa. So now that the room panel is this massive, it actually moves the info panel up there. Out the way. What kind of a thing could work here? What kind of a thing? If I have an apartment building already down here with nothing else, then I need at least to put down an elevator because it needs access to the ground floor. So I would need to do that. Which, yeah, I could only put them. It's the middles and the ends that connect. Interesting. But what else? Let's start with that. Start with that. Did I add in shops? Yep. Really boring looking. They are really boring looking, but whatever. And identical. And red. Red's not a good idea because the warnings are red. So I'll need to change that. No red buildings. Okay, so the optimal way then, if I need to put elevators somewhere, I might as well try to always cram them in the same line. So let's do that. And of course I want to have a minimal amount of them because they take space and money. Not a lot of money, just a little bit. So that one's good. I can also go downwards like that. But is that optimal? It's not, so let's not do it. Because instead I can go up here. That also allows me to use this one. Okay, so let's try this set of elevators. Maybe I don't need this one. I kind of like it that the first one needs 3 of them. And once again, if it turns out that the final level can be completed in multiple ways, then I don't mind. I don't mind at all. Oh yeah, that's not a bug, it's a feature. Let's cram it full of plastic products. So I need those two. I might not want to, I might just want to import them. So here's a feature, really handy feature I always implement as one of the first things, which is just quick saving and quick loading. So I can save it. And in the missing room, I've probably been calling these buildings accidentally. So plastic importer, plastic product importer, that's the one. And then we can quick load. Ta-da! Very nice, saves a lot of time. Anyways, so if I want to put down the shops, what do they need? Guard post. Of course, of course. Oh. Yeah, why would I do that? That's silly. That's much better. Sure. Okay, so I need guard posts. Oops. More of them. Yep, okay. Then yeah, maybe I do need to put down a few of these. Yeah, especially the noise barriers. I haven't really been able to use them that much. So I have to plop them down beforehand. Because what it does now... Oh wait, not there. Oh no. Yep. Yep. These ones just hanging out with themselves. So maybe this lattice idea just doesn't work. That's possible. I need to mix it up. Maybe. Let's see. I do need... Wait a minute. Is it... Huh. No, it's not. Yeah, you just... Oh, yeah, it's the dock building. Dukes. Maybe that is enough. So you need to realize that you can't use them all. I do need to remove some of these eventually. Let's see. Yeah, that's why they're not so useful. Maybe I should change it. I've been thinking about it. This is the thing. At this point, changing the way these rooms, or whatever they're called, these objects work, a bit risky. Because I've already designed 45 levels. And I did change a few, which meant I had to go through all the levels, or well, all the levels which used that room, and change them, or make sure at least they didn't break. But I could just make these more powerful, because right now they disable the production of noise in this building. But as you can see, it's not enough, because this one then produces noise which the family apartment can't take here. So in this situation, this barrier is completely useless. But it could also disable the constraint for this room. So it would remove the production and the constraint, in which case this situation would actually work. But that's not the case right now. Obviously in this situation this is just much better anyway, so maybe it's a useless thing to add. I don't really want to add more features anymore. I don't have the time. And new features can break things. The first project of the year had way too many features, so I had to work overtime and fix a lot of bugs. Later. I would like not to repeat that mistake. Right, workers. Workers kind of go anywhere. Oh yeah, and power. Power also kind of goes everywhere. Which makes it really easy. Way too easy. So, this level right now, as it is, not very hard. Oh, except for burning trash. Let's say these ones don't exist. Just for sake of testing. Now it's less than 10, but it should be less than 3. No, less than 5. Okay, so one more. Maybe that shouldn't exist either. I have way too many shoppers. Now I need workers. Well, that's about it. So now we have An extremely easy building to complete. An extremely simple one. So let's use this as our basis. Oh yeah, that's a bit of a problem. The level design workflow isn't quite optimal because I didn't spend too much on it. So if I want to remove these areas here, I can do it. I can easily do it, yeah, and just remove them. But when I quick load, they're back. It would be nice if in the editor at least it didn't do that. But actually it's not a big deal. I just gotta remember that they don't exist. Oh well, I could do that. Okay, let's do that. So, because I did put this nice feature in, I can load the rooms from the quick save in the editor, like so. So these are, yeah, that's a guard post. There's a trash burner, etc. So now I can remove all of these. Huh, so I kind of do have a solution for that. Brilliant. Now the problem is, of course, now the level itself has all these buildings from the get-go, but that's just for this current, or the level design process, and I can easily remove them. Right, but how do we make this challenging? Not really easy. Well, I do need to put down some buildings, or some rooms. See, I keep calling them buildings. Some rooms, I need to put them down initially so that you are forced to, you can't just do this. Put them all right next to each other, or like this one. There can be some fake outs too. So basically the noise barriers, as in the later, the last level I showcased. You didn't really need to use them, they're just there. They're there to take space. I don't have like useless walls or something. I could, no wait, I don't need that. I don't need that, because I could just remove it. So let's try to plop down a trash burner there. Over there. Oh no, nope. It's the generators. Okay. Well, that adds one thing you need to think about at least. Not really, because of these freaking generators. That's why I don't use these anymore. I use the big ones, because there's no downside to these. And like I said, if I add a downside, if I add, let's say, noise production, which would make sense, it's a power generator. If I add that, I will have to go through like 20 levels and adjust them accordingly. Which might be the right call. It might make this more interesting. But it's going to take some time. That's the kind of thing that happens quite often when designing and developing something on a kind of a short, in a smaller project. Shorter project? Yes, a shorter project, time-wise. It's not too bad. Not too bad. How about we move the trash around? How about put it there? Because eventually I'll freaking run out of power generators, right? Apparently not yet. 3 shoppers. Wait a minute. Okay, it takes 3 in one product. Well, that's going to make it more interesting. Because if I need more than 100 money in this level, then you do need to put down one more shop. Which means you do need to put down both of these somewhere. Currently, there is no space for that. Not anymore, if I'm gonna have these. I think I will. I like the idea. So where could I add a few spots? I could connect some of these. This is kind of boring, but hey, not everything needs to be interesting. Yeah, just put them right next to each other is fine. Maybe it's not fine. Maybe I should add that. Maybe I should add that at the freight elevator. Because if I add it in, it's a surprisingly good idea. You need 4 of them, so I can't have 4 corners. I could have 2 corners. Let's try that. Let's try that. Let's get rid of these. Or maybe these. Nah, let's have it. Wait. Wait, oh. There's a little warning there. Is it that one? It's that one. Okay. Yes. So now I need to put the importers somewhere. There's no space down here. Well, technically there is space down here. Oh dear. Oh, you need one more. One more. Well, let's see. Because not all of these need... Yeah. That's what I thought. So you can actually still have them all down here. Which is not what I want. Maybe I should get rid of all of those. Well, that could be an option. Let's try it. Let's try it. Let's get rid of those. Yeah. What if I add one in the middle? And there are 4 spots. Wait, I don't want that. Here we go. So now you can that's not a bad idea. So you can either use the freight elevator to get up and put down the last 2 importers here, or you can do this. What? Oh, see, totally. That's good. That worked out. Because these two elevators connect here in the middle. So everything's just fine. Everything's just fine. Wow. That's cool. So you don't need to use it if you don't want to use it, or if you figure it out. Which of course is the point. You need to figure that stuff out. Nothing is using the surveillance camera, right? Seems so. Because these need guards. There's no production buildings, no industry buildings. Okay. Hey, that's good. We're making progress. But now I am missing something, aren't I? Am I not? Just power. Oh wait, was it 5? Oh darn, it was 5. So I can't do this. Except if I add one more. No, I'm not. Then you need to use the freight elevator. That's fine. That's fine too. We have it. We might as well use it. So that is a must. Now I need 2 of them. It can't be next to... Yes. This is of course something you can do. These are the best spots. Anything goes. Well, kind of. Well, on floor 0, anything goes. So might as well use those and put the problematic buildings there. Buildings! The rooms! Problematic rooms. Oh no. That's nice. So power is lacking. There is too much trash. Yeah, and I still need to put down that one extra shop. There's too much trash. And at this point, I don't actually need all of those. Why did I put in so many elevators? I don't need these. Yeah, that one, unnecessary. These are unnecessary. Ugh. Get out of here. So that's good. Oh, it still needs to be less than 5. And I need to move that one there. That's nice. That's a nice split. In the middle, moving here. Yep, I like that. That is full. So now I need more space. More space. So let's think about this. Let's think about this. Because I need one more shop. And whenever you want to have a shop, you need elevator access and guard post. So these add access to all connected tiles, as you can see by the hovering color change. Well, it shows the other one too, but hopefully it's understandable. So the middle ones don't have it, but if I connect these with something, then the access will flow there. It gives one extra spot. I do need that extra spot, but I don't want to connect them all. So which ones do I wish to connect? Doesn't really matter, they're pretty much identical, these floors. Except for the top one and the bottom one. So the player can put these shops anywhere they want. I just happen to put them like this, kind of randomly. Well, anywhere where they have an elevator, so maybe not here. I'm not sure if this is the best place for the apartments. That's a bit boring. Maybe I should connect these. Because then that would incentivize putting the apartments here, the stores here, the shops. Let's try it. Let's try it. Oh, now I need to be careful of the orientation. This is not the best view because it's full of rooms. Let's see. This one, right? Exactly. So if I connect it, where should I connect it? Could do something strange too. If I do that and disable that one. Let's see. Oh, yeah, exactly. So now these are connected. That works even better. Shop. Oh, where are the products? Oh yeah, I forgot to... Well, anyways, yep, okay. I forgot to press that button. That should work. Okay, yeah, that's better. So, let's do it again. Do it all over again. Workers. That's more than 100 money. It's 20 residents, that's a nice even number. Enough power, not enough trash, not enough workers. I need 3 more trash burners, which means 2 more worker break rooms. So 5 more. 5 more tiles. Where do I put 5 more tiles? Not here. That's for sure. And then, is it more energy? No, it's not. More power. 5 more tiles. I don't really want to connect these. Could put them up here, that would be kind of boring. I could break the line idea. I already broke it here. Might as well break it some more. But how? It's not really gonna work. I do like the bit in the middle. Oh dear, maybe I should just be lazy at them here. It'd be like a star shape. Or a cross, rather. A plus. Plus shape. But that's 4 slots. It's not enough. I need 5. Actually need 5. Because getting rid of these would be nice. Ooh. Oh. Oh. If I do that, then moving these there in the middle. That's an exciting idea. Then you could go down from there. Yeah. Okay, that's cool. Let's do that. Do that. So let's add in. Ooh. The plus. The plus shape. Then we'll change these. Oh, what's that? Is that the right place? These are stores, now they are nothing. Well, I'll just do that bit in the scene. Did I actually not save that? I did. Okay. Again, with the proper rooms. So now, once again, you are incentivized to put the stores here. Ooh, but can I fit them all there? Let's see. So get rid of those. So that's 5. This is 4. So sure I can. That is going to be an elevator going down from there. And you could also have one going from up in the middle. So I'm not sure if this is necessary. We have to rethink these elevators. There must be one here, of course. It could be any one of these positions. It could be in the middle. But then it's not going to go up here because this is going to be in the middle right here. I'm just going to have it there. You could have one going all the way up here. And you can't have these two. Now I don't actually need these ones. Ah, well, this changed maybe a few too many things. Right, let's see. Let's fill it in already, again. Workers, power, and trash. What? Missing a single one, huh? How is that possible? Oh, right, it's there. Okay, well that's better. This is certainly better than what we started with. I'm not sure if it's very challenging yet. But that's a start. You do have to figure out that you can't have all of these on floor 0. You have to go up at least once. Or once, really. Then you need to have the elevator going all the way up here. You can do it in 2 ways. Yeah, you can do it from here and here. But this one goes through this one here. The shorter one, not the longer one, so that's technically better. Although I'm not using it. I'm not using it. Yeah, and then of course you need to figure out that you want to have as few guard posts as possible. Because otherwise you don't have enough space to complete this building. Is that enough things you need to figure out? If this is gonna be the fourth last level, sounds a bit too easy. Sounds a bit too easy. Also, this maybe should look the same as this one. Let's do that. Just the visual thing. I added 2, I removed 2. Yes, it makes sense. Yeah, okay. Now they look similar. That's nice. Alright, but that's good enough for now, I think. Let's just fix the last things to make it a proper level. Wow. You know what? I wanna let's set this first. So less than 5 trash. That one doesn't matter. Money. Ho ho ho. Oh no, let's just say more than 120. And then residents exactly 20. Why not exactly 20? Sure. I don't usually use this one, but whatever. Then I want to get rid of certain things here, but now let's add a new feature. Not to the puzzle, to the level editor window. Because I don't want to manually remove all these rooms now. So here we are. Adding these windows in Unity is surprisingly simple. Here's the Unity specific stuff. On GUI, not serialized objects for saving, and then just show some property fields. For buttons, so we want to have a new button. This is a bit of a fix, I guess. Oh, there's an update. There's an update for a reason. Yeah, I updated. I'd rather not use Visual Studio Code, but Unity kind of requires it nowadays. But I updated it recently and it just broke everything. So now I downgraded. And as far as I know, I looked for it. There's no way to stop it from, well, giving me this annoying pop-up. But I don't want to update. Not yet. Maybe after the project. So let's add a new button. It's remove. Unremovable. Is that a word? Unremovable. It's fine. Nobody else is gonna see it. Why am I checking for this one? I don't need to check for that one, right? Okay. So God damn it. And does that even make sense? How do I remove unremovable rooms? So certain rooms can be removed. No, wait, it's removable rooms, so exactly. Remove removable rooms. Makes sense. Makes total sense. So what do we do? Let's just see. Let's just copy it from here. So we find all the data blocks, which are these ones. Then we iterate through them. World? What in the world? Nope. Then we check if the room... Yes. If it has a room and on top of that it is removable. Room can be removed. And if that's the case, well, we just remove it. There we go. Should work. Oh, it added in. What is that? Store. So, remove everything. Wow. Brilliant. That's what I wanted. So, this here cannot be removed. Oh crap. Oh, it removed it anyways. Why? Why would you do that? Well, that's because. Nice little mistake there. Of course, I only want to remove those rooms which where both of those constraints are true. Right. Which one? Now I forgot which ones I wanna. Why are these even? Why would that be? I'm not changing it. Well, these don't really matter, I just don't like how they look. Wait, I can fix them. Yes. Use the tools you've made. They're useful. So let's see. So I want to have this one down by default. What else? What else? Maybe a few of those trash burners. Maybe. Yeah, let's see. Let's have that one, this one, and let's swap those around. And have that one too. Complete building. Wow. Yeah. Okay, load from quick save. This one can be removed. Or cannot be removed. Wait a minute, why are all of these... Oh no. That's why. Yeah, it doesn't take that from it, does it? Wait a minute. That's annoying. Yeah, so these can be removed. Okay. I need to tweak something else to, in this case, load from quick save. So just momentarily, I need that in there. Brilliant. Okay, so that's this one, and this one. Really? And now remove everything else and see what it looks like. looks like this, and they cannot be removed. One of the constraints. Yeah. Is this enough? Or is this too open? Gives you a lot of options at least. But maybe I do need to have a few of these later levels kind of open. If I'm gonna have those two completely open levels, kind of ease them in. Yeah. I don't think it's too bad. Obviously now I remember how to solve it, but as you saw previously, I'd forgotten those levels and I couldn't finish them quite. Not with all this pressure. Huh. Okay, but that's cool. That's nice. So I actually got some work done while streaming. That's the first one too. So let's have... This one is the crossing lines. It does have security. Okay. So it's in there. I guess we need to fix a few other things too. Namely these. Namely these. That one isn't needed. Yep. None of these. You don't need vents. You don't even need cooling. Yeah, let's just get rid of them. Okay. Okay. And it's 12. It's exactly... Oh, that's nice. That's nice. It's not too bad. I do need to think of some kind of a flavor text for this one. What does this look like? What kind of a building looks like this? No building I've ever seen. Well, writing's not my strong suit or anything, so can't quite come up with anything right now. Call it writers. This isn't really a stage, is it? Well, writer's block. I'm not gonna make a joke about that. Real. I've had it once. I'll probably have it in the third project of the year. Spoilers or teasers, I guess. It's going to be all about text. Just text. I'm kind of ramping down here. The first project it has graphics and quite a bit of audio and even an optional storyline. This one, it's no animations, no moving parts. It barely has graphics. And the third one, no graphics. Maybe some music. But that's just a plan. That's the plan right now. I think that's enough for today. This was supposed to be an hour, but I didn't expect anybody to come in. Really? That's new to me. So thanks for everybody who joined in and stuck around. I'll have to think of a way to say that too. Yeah. Well, that's the project. I hope you get something out of it. So I still have... Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna release... Based on the schedule, the release is right over there. I only have 3 weeks to go. 1 more for graphics, 1 for audio, 1 for polish and bug fixing, and then it's release. So Sunday or Monday or something. Later this month. That's it. Stream over. Farewell.